Grand Rising, YouTube, Grand Rising. Good day, good evening, depending on where you are. Come back in just to do a general reading, collective general reading. I wanted to come in yesterday, but for the last couple of days, I literally lost my voice. My voice box was literally on minute. Throat chakra was not active. But what I did do was transmute all of that energy that I was picking up, because right now my gifts is heightened. So what I did do is transmute that into some more flashcards, oracles. I just heard tarot call. I was trying to think of another name. So tarot call. Right now I'm in a channeling energy. It's like I went down for the last couple of days because I was guided to go in the observation energy. Go within, self-reflect, self-interrogate, all of that. But not only that, but to also observe. There's an energy of needing to observe. It's like can't put my fingers on it. It's an energy of observation. Like just before, it says unfinished sympathy. Like it's almost like an energy of just before going out to do some activity, you're having to put things into place. So you need to plan your route. Kind of an energy is what I'm picking up on. For me, I was moving too fast. I was trying to do too much in a small space of time. So the Most High ancestors said, slow down. I still didn't listen. I carried on because in my mind I had a deadline, but time is timeless. You know, we can't beat the timing of the Most High, divine timing. We can't beat that. So what the Most High would do is slow you down. What he did is slowed me down. Card number 10. For whatever this new beginning is, I had to get slowed right down for it. I'm just going to get the book. So I'm just going to read straight from the book. It says essential meanings: unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. The oracle's message: this is a time to tie up loose ends. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of lessons or skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the sympathy can finally end on any high note. So the relationship message will be: moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid. You haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of tea or coffee for a peace of mind. Accept matters as they are. Make amends if needs be, and declare your feelings even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved and close the door on the past so that you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. Prosperity message: make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you can, right now I'm hearing Rome wasn't built in a day. So it says make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you have created something special that will increase your sense of abundance and bring you opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything but more clutter. Now is the time to put your nose to the grindstone and complete the tasks that have accumulated. Pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filing, hand in the assignment, complete a work of art, tie up loose ends so you can move forward with surety. Knowing you're on the prosperous path and feeling refreshed and excited about your future. Protection message. When unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it is a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It is not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the results. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. And as I was just coming to the end of reading that, it's almost like this is an energy entangled that's coming towards you. And I'm seeing music here. You may have even written music about this energy that's needing to be closed, or the circle that's being closed. And right now I'm hearing from shadow to light. Time for a nap is at the bottom of the deck. Guided to read that one as well. Right now, even though my voice is just healing back and I'm feeling the pressure. Card 24. Break that down to a 6. Oh, I've just found 26. Essential meanings. Rest, rejuvenation and renewal. Temporary non-action allowing dreams to arise. The oracle message. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your list, your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment and neutrality. The overall busy mind can block you from your inner wisdom if you don't step back. Take a seat and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow. You absent any force of consciousness direction as you observe without engagement now. And I'm going to put this up because I feel like this is definitely your energy. This is the energy of needing to rest. And if you don't rest, then you're going to be made to rest. Is the kind of energy. This is the energy that you're having to deal with. This is the unfinished business energy that you're having to deal with in this time of rest. There's something that you're needing to pay attention to. You are a human being, not a human doing. It is possible you're suffering from workaholism. Could you be the one who thinks it's your job to save everyone, to be there for everyone, and to go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects, but now you are an empty well and have no reserves for others or for yourself. Don't let ego keep you going full speed when your body and spirit need rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could pretend a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You will feel like a new person if you take the break. Do it now. And if that don't resonate, and look, it says breathe at the bottom of the deck. A change in the wind is coming for you. Card number 12 was underneath that. Just breathe is card number 11, because right now you're on this path, moving past this breeze. I'm hearing this. It's almost like a moving through the storm kind of energy. Moving through the storm kind of energy is what I'm picking up until you get to this energy. There's a need to slow down. This is my my oracle, my tarot call that I was creating in this time that I've been unwell. Like, I literally created this within like the last 4 days or so. And the synchronicities, it's just, I don't even think I'm amazed by it all no more. I'm not even amazed by it. So I'm gonna just start off. I'm gonna pull. I'm hearing 3. I've seen some ish before, but never no ish like this. Soul entangled, sleep with the enemy, dancing with the devil. Me say clean up your heart and come. There's something about distractions and being hypocritical. Could be dealing with an Aries. This is a song by Sizzler. Don't pray for an easy load. Pray for a stronger guidance, a stronger back, for protection, to endure the difficult times. It says, catch me if you can, regardless of what you hear. Bigamy or polygamy. This is in the reverse. I'm going to put it in the upright, but I'm kind of feeling the energy, even though I saw a few others, but this one I'm feeling is needing to be read in the reverse. This is not no twin flame journey. There's distractions, there's implications, I think is the word I'm trying to say. Pay attention to what triggers you, pressure points and focus points. If me I go sin, then me I go all in. Anything. Me's a gal and me is me one kingpin. Anything. And do not take it to the grave, take it to the bin. Anything. It's the card that just came out as one of my freestyles. You do not need to have to tell me twice. Endings brings new beginnings. Someone may have been asked to leave a home. It says man's rejection is God's protection. History has a funny way of repeating itself, lifetime after lifetime. So this is a reoccurring situation. A promise is a comfort to a fool. So what I'm picking up from this is that someone kind of, I'm hearing, made a rash decision. I'm hearing put their all into something too quickly. May have been made promises, but those promises wasn't fulfilled. Those loose ends is needing to be tied up, but I'm also picking up on the energy of moving past this. You don't have to tell me twice. It's right here. Underneath, history has a funny way of repeating itself, lifetime after lifetime. You understand that a promise is a comfort to a fool. Someone's seen something that they've seen before in the past, and they reacted on it now quicker than what they did before. Learned lessons, I'm hearing. Clean up your heart and come, yeah. I'm hearing for you, I have so much love, which is another song. Bigamy or polygamy. Someone thought that this was a twin flame journey, but it's not a twin flame journey because there's some kind of infidelity, let's say, in this. This is not what you thought it was with the twin flame and how it came out. Pay attention to what triggers you. Whatever this situation was, it was in a need to trigger you. What was needing to be triggered? What was needing to be seen? And I'm hearing in regards to this illusion, self-illusion. How's twin flame here? Free yourself from bondage. Don't be a slave to your emotion. They can't throw you off. Love runs through your heart. So it's almost like someone was trying to go all out. Someone was trying to go all out in order to break your heart, is what I'm hearing in a nutshell. To kind of take you off your path, to block you from seeing what's what. I'm hearing go deeper. That's my this is the black deck I've got here. And that and look how it landed. And then as that just flew out, I heard take heed in a kind of authoritative grandmother energy. And it's falling on the energy of top man. It says, children of Lur, here to trigger an ascension, here to be triggered and ascend. I couldn't fit it all on there, but I kind of made a note of it. It says, blessing in disguise, Tugger man. What is a Tugger man? Gentleman mixed with the bad man. Overall, not godly man. But for some reason, I feel like that was the illusion, because I asked, why was Twin Flame here in the reverse? It says top man. Someone saw someone as a top man, but on the reverses, this is dot man. Yeah, on the reverses, this is dot man. Again, children of Lur. This goes back to the season 9 that I did, and I concealed that whole season 9 because it's what it contains. It's a trigger energy. It will trigger you. If you wasn't triggered before, those readings will definitely trigger your soul into some kind of past life energy, going back as far as to the times of Moses, biblical energy. Other energies came through too, but again, that's the kind of energy of the children of Lur and of this energy of dot man, tugger man. And what it says on the other side is, it's a shame. Shake my head, SMH. And the song, when I wrote the Tugger Man song, it was like I just said, innit? Gentleman mixed with the bad man, overall, not godly man. And I says, don't get me wrong, me never know the man long. Don't even know where them feeling come from. Who know? Myself listen for the song. And now the song come back around. Coming like me get the Tugger man, me get him wrong. Yet something happened within the situation where you realize somebody, and I'm hearing turn it back over. So there's a possibility that this person's turned over a new leaf, I'm hearing. But again, I promise is a comfort to a fool. Go deeper. Take heed. Take heed. Tell me more about this energy of top man. Do it for the love and don't do it for the likes. And it's falling right over on soul entangled, sleeping with the enemy, dancing with the devil. Me say clean up your heart and come, yeah, yeah, yeah. And these 3 cards just came through as well. I got a feeling like something was left, because it feels like this got left behind when I picked up the deck, but I'm sure I picked up everything, but I saw when it went over there. So that could be relevant. Look at this. It says, wanting to put all of your eggs underneath one roof. That card keeps on coming through. This me and I shall. I put you in a box myself, I put you in a cubicle. This me and I shall. Music, hypothetical music, psychological. This me and I shall. I'm an empress, no time for brawl. Go on my knees while I meds make a call. Granny 1, granny 2, granny 3. That's how me say me draw me energy. Drugged. And that's the this in this situation. I feel like somebody was drugged within this situation, because somebody wanted to put all of their eggs under one roof. When I say eggs, I'm referring to children. I'm hearing, what's the saga with this drugged? I don't know about this energy. What's the saga with this drugged? It says, catch me if you can. Catch me if you can, regardless of what you hear. That's where, when it fell, that's what instantly my eyes went onto, and it says 7 weeks and counting. So this could happen within 7 weeks, in 7 weeks, 7 weeks ago. Something about the energy of 7. This card wants to slide through. Learning to use your gifts or being led by your gifts. Trusting your intuition. Tell me more about this energy, top man. There's a pregnancy here. So somebody could be pregnant, early stages, 7 weeks and counting. Tell me more about this energy of history has a funny way. One night stand. Revenge sex, unexpected emotions. Catch me if you can, regardless of what you're here. Why is that here? Angry mama, ground yourself. Guardian angels are happy with you, working behind the scenes. Happiness is coming through. Intuition, inner wisdom, confidence. You may be seeing 444. So when she cut off the lots upon the Rasta man will never ever burn fell over on bigamy or polygamy. So go you not the wrong up on your shoulder, make it come down. On your shoulder, make it come down. Somebody could be having a kind of new leash to life, seeing things a lot more differently, seeing themselves a lot more differently, wanting to be more natural. But moving aside, going back to what I'm picking up here, I'm picking up an energy of whatever this bigamy and polygamy energy is. There was an angry mama somewhere in the mix of this, possibly 7 weeks pregnant, early stages. And this card fell in the reverse. So when she cut off the lots upon the Rasta man, I'm hearing the Rasta man will never ever burn her. So basically give her a bun. I'm here, you know, cheat on her. It was in the reverse. So there's some kind of entanglement over here. Do it for the love and don't do it for the likes. Why is that here? Mind over matter. Someone saying I got commitment issues. That's one of these British trap songs. It says, watch your friends, watch your friends. Not for them a liar and not for them a thief. Mind over matter. Someone's got commitment issues. Someone was only doing it for the like of the situation. I'm hearing for the fun of it, not for the love of it. I'm hearing harsh lessons. What's this ish? I've seen some ish before. What's this ish? I've never seen no ish like this. Materialistic and of the world, and everything wanted to fall out just then. Enough saga come with that. And that fell over the energy of wanting to put all of my eggs under one roof. Materialistic and of the world. I'm hearing wanting to have everything that way. Have all of the nice things. Not only for self, but for the children also. And I just saw the evil eye as I was shuffling. Negative chitter chatter, like ill intentions sent your way, have nothing good to say about you. Kind of an energy. Picking up on cross-watching energy also. What's this promise to a fool energy? Tell me more about this energy. A promise is a comfort to a fool. I don't even know where them feeling come from. Last night, me have a chant to me grand. Me have to ask her if a spiritual plan. She tell me say, this one you have to sit down and get scan. Listen for this song. Going back to this car, Top Man. Listen for this song. Coming like me get the dogger man wrong. Which is on the other side. But remember, I was clarifying why did Twin Flame come out in the way that it appeared, which was in reverse. Still, it dropped over on the Top Man side. But why was it in reverse? And it's funny because I've only got a few of these cards in this particular deck that I've written on both sides. So on the other side of that, this could be a godly man, but got distracted by the materialisticness of the world. I've got another card in there that says, be in the world, but don't be of the world. Walk by faith, not by sight. Tell me more about this energy of drugs. Why is drugged here? Again, go deeper. Baba, me not like your dirty friend. Me hear about the place you and your dirty friend attend. Baba, why involve the children? Oh boy. I'm picking up on the energy of somebody sending somebody out on a mission in order to, at first I heard to kill, steal and destroy, then I heard to deplete, then I heard to hinder you. But there could be a possible pregnancy in the middle of this. 7 weeks and counting, early stages of a pregnancy. This person could have been sent with the intentions to get you pregnant, to hinder and slow you down. Tell me more about this energy of pregnancy. Why is pregnancy? And it fell exactly that. It fell exactly on the card that just came out. Baba, me not like your dirty friend. Me hear about the place you and your dirty friend attend. Baba, why involve the children? And what I love about this energy that just came through, 555 major life changes, it's in the reverse. So whatever was intended to change your life, there's no pregnancy here. Tell me more about this energy, 555 major life changes, flashback in the reverse. How can you hurt someone who don't give a fucks? Move past, move done. I won't let pride keep me entrapped. Yeah, I feel like this is the energy of whosoever was being targeted, is what I'm hearing right now. Don't give a fucks. Self-love, and I noticed that it did fly over on my go deeper deck again, and I'm just looking over on another deck. I haven't named it yet. It said you should have never wake a sleeping lioness. You should have never wake a sleeping lion. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. But again, that deck is looking at me. And just before I pressed record, my Florida water dropped kind of all over it. So I had to give it a kind of quick shuffle again. Tell me more about this energy of you should have never woke a sleeping lioness. Should have never woke a sleeping lioness. Prejudging someone. And it fell over mind over matter. It says prejudging someone. Or place, someone or place, making assumptions. So let me read this again. Prejudging someone, place or thing, making assumptions based on projection of past experiences, coulda, woulda, shoulda's, mind over matter. Watch your friends, what you keep, because only your friends know your secret, and only your friends can reveal it. So only your friends can know what kind of, I'm hearing, clone to send your way. And when I say clone, this is somebody who hasn't got a mind of their own, mind over matter. This is someone like a march. I can't remember. I know the word I want to say, but I can't. Anyway, so this is someone who prejudged you. They didn't realize that you was a lioness. You understand? And they was easily to be used because it's somebody who does this for a living. I'm hearing. This is somebody that gets out there. This is what they do. Possibly for the materialistic gains of the world. But I'm hearing, but how far would they go? How far will you go? I'm hearing right now in my head. Tell me more about this energy of you should have never woke asleep and lioness. I'm here. I'm just being drawn to that card. It's time to take a nap away from this energy. I'm feeling like you've had that battle. Hold download again. You've had that battle. You've defeated this within the spiritual realm. Now it's time to close it up in the 3D. And the reason why I say that is because around about a week or so ago, week and a half or so ago now, I was in a kind of energy where I knew I was being targeted within my sleep. I done a reading on the channel. A couple of days, or believe it could have been the next day, I had the same energy. I was woken up out of my sleep in the very same manner, just kind of jumped out. On the second time now, when I jumped out early hours, I can't remember the timing, I think I said it within that recording. I heard my chain, my ankh, being dropped to the ground. I carried on walking because I needed to go to the bathroom. So anyway, came back, but I knew the energy that I'd woke up in. It was very similar to the day before. But one feeling I won't forget is I felt a feeling, my throat had been, it kind of felt bruised, as if I'd been choked in my sleep. Yeah. A few days after that is when my illness started in my throat, where I began to get tonsillitis. It was a gradual, it gradually came about. But again, as it is above, so it is below. So it's like you've closed this up. This cycle's closed within the spirit, within the 5D. It's closed. You closed that chapter, but there's some loose ends that's needing to be closed up now here in the 3D. And I'm hearing unknown to you. But again, going back to the channeling at the beginning, this is the time for you to be observed right now. And is that a fox? Yes, it is. There's a fox here, and that's the moon. There's things that needs to be observed. There's some hidden truth, some hidden deceit that needs to come through. And I'm hearing right now it's going to come through within your own vision, within your own visions. It's like a high intuition and confirmation. I'm hearing a lot of confirmation. You should have never woke. CCTV cards come through. Communication, confusion, trickery, vision. And again, I wrote this card around the times when I was having those blockages through my sleep state. CCTV. And I've got a reading on my channel, also recent one, which I've titled this, I believe it come underneath the earth energy reading that I did. I can't remember, but it was CCTV. Communication, confusion, trickery. There's the trickery, the fox. Trickery, visionary, within. So it's almost like there's an energy of someone trying to trick your visions of what it is that you're seeing. Manipulate your thoughts in some kind of way. Again, and it says there's a need to up your security. Only when the time is right and not a second before. And this again came from a reading that I did on my channel. I believe it was for the twin flame journey reading that I did. This is not gonna, whatever this twin flame journey is, and it came through here in the reverse, it's not gonna happen when you think it's gonna happen. I just heard it's gonna happen when you least expect it. I'm hearing it may never happen. I don't know about this energy of one night stand. The one night stand is showing, it's like it's showing itself to me. Tell me more about this energy of one night stand in regards to the energy of this reading. Suppressed by their lower ego, fell over on materialistic and of the world. Sloppy tidy. I'm hearing leaving a paper trail, leaving a trail behind. going down, minor illness, flu, 24-hour bug, in order to slow down or be observant, plan, and go again. Looks are deceiving. Your best friend can be your enemy. Your enemy, your best friend. Yeah, what I'm picking up on here right now is that backfired, unlikely, and this is the kind of energy I've been picking up throughout my readings for the last few months now. Going back to why the twin flame was in reverse, who you may have thought was a twin flame, you've realized wasn't actually a twin flame. The energy that I'm picking up on here is that this is an energy of a possible soulmate twin flame connection, or at least somebody who you may be coming in connection with when the time is right, only when the time is right and not a second before. Because of the intention that this person has come into you with, it's pretty deep. I saw drugged at the bottom of this with the intentions to impregnate somebody in order to hinder them. Sent on the request, I'm hearing order. You have to make an order in order to stop me. For you, me say that could I risky for go back in a time, me say for go back in a history. For soul for the mystery. That's why me say the most high fame bless me. You understand? You not frightened of the Almighty, not of the land, whoever it was that sent you, but the one of the night and the moon and the stars and the seas. Follow me, make me show you history. That's a whole nother song now. You not frightened, say, tell the place could I freeze. Tell me about this energy of Top Man. Why is Top Man here? Why is Top Man here? When he cut off the locks upon the Rasta man. A problem shared is a problem halved. Yeah, this person wants to tell you who it was that sent them and why. I'm hearing right now, how you gonna lie to a high priestess? I already know what you did. I can say so much more to this. This is to me is like an almost personal reading with a slight twist, because it doesn't all resonate. So I feel like I know that this is definitely for somebody as well. Somebody who may be listening right now is going through the exact same thing, and this may resonate fully, because this doesn't resonate with me fully, or maybe a portion of this may resonate with you. You have to kind of take what resonates, like a chicken bone. It's like a chicken bone. Or not like a chicken, but it's like a chicken. You eat the chicken and you discard the bone. Take what fits. Take what you need and leave the rest. I mean, even some people can crunch the bone, but if you can't take the heat, come out the kitchen. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. So when she cut off the loss upon the Rastaman, so it says, say what you want to see. Moving away or on for a better life and peace of mind. That's what you did, and this is why somebody can't come to terms with that. Is the reason why they're still trying to keep you within the energy. They're still trying to keep tabs on you. I'm seeing the CCTV card. Someone's trying to still keep tabs on your every move. Baba, me not like your dirty friend. Me hear about the place you and your dirty friend attend. Baba, why involve the children? Someone may be trying to keep eyes on a child, possibly because they're trying to get all of their eggs underneath one roof, because why they're materialistic and of the world, and trying to hinder you in order for this to happen by trying to create some other pregnancy. But there's also an energy of bigamy and polygamy, so there's a marriage also in regards to this, or just a whole heap of infidelity. is what I'm hearing right now. Because polygamy nowadays, some people are just misusing it, you know. Some people just sing on the spirituality that they're doing, you know, polygamy, and understand, they have the true understanding, understanding of it all. But have they really? Because how many of their wives, their sister wives, know of each other, you know? It's misusing. Low vibration. I'm hearing low vibration spirituality. Moving away, moving on for a better life, peace of mind. Tell me more about this energy. Love yourself first, and that's what it's about for whosoever this message is resonating with. You chose to love yourself first. I'm hearing, let's put some colour into this. Peak. Deception. And it wants to fall over the unfinished business. Tell me more about this time for a nap energy. Why is it time for a nap here? And I'm noticing it's the same kind of colouring that I'm seeing in this deception card, events. In this card here, card 26. Tell me more about this energy. Yeah, there was some kind of a loss, some kind of event took place, some kind of event was planned against you. But you know about it because it's happening right there. Look at this. You understand that energy right there? Again, card number 2. Someone was trying to make your ship sail away. Whatever it was that you was waiting for, somebody was plotting against that. But you knew. How are you gonna lie to a high priestess? I already know what you did. In regards to what? Your transformation. I just noticed this card. I was so tranced into this energy. I'm hearing that you didn't even see your rebirth, your transformation that came through. This cycle has come to an end. This cycle, and this again is card number 5. 5. Again, I'm kind of just engrossed within the imagery of this card also. Look at that bridge. Come a long way. You've endured a lot. There's a storm behind you. And it's not of one energy. There's 2 energies. There's 2 energies that you've just come from. Or is it that you're going to? I don't know. Only you would know. Let's see. Tell me more about this energy of transformation. Status quo. I tried to find the book, but couldn't find it. But anyway, I'm going back to this. It's almost like you've been guided. You needed to take a pause in order to be guided in the right direction. Hence the take a nap energy. Because as I was trying to find the book, I was just guided. I've got so many tarot and oracles. I was looking through the books that's up and was just guided to so many different decks. I just feel like this is a long journey for someone, just at that bridge. Tell me more about this energy. Reltic time, card number 19, break it down to 20, which is a 2. The Reltic of Time, Mandela, holds a portal to healing guidance. Once you enter this portal, this does not exist, and you may access alternative dimensions where your soul is experiencing and playing out many lifetimes. A situation you are currently experiencing stems directly from another lifetime. Again, that card came out. History has a funny way of repeating itself. This soul fragment has presented itself to you to be healed and to be loved. It is your best interest to heal this aspect of yourself. So see this as a beautiful opportunity to embrace a part of you that you were never able to before. Once embraced, your soul will receive the fragment into itself so that it may become whole again. The Mandala allows you to energetically travel to other lifetimes. This ability may be accessed when you hold the pure intention to understand lessons and interrogate realizations found at a much deeper level. And that's what I keep hearing, go deeper. And this is that's the energy that was prevented. Neither here nor there. That's a past energy. I feel like you've overcome all of this. What was underneath all of that, you've overcome that. This is what's coming to you now. And I feel like it's coming to you very quickly. There's realizations and things that you're seeing within this time, within this situation, within this pause. This is another deck I was kind of pulled to use as well. Tell me more about the energy of this transformation. Tell me more about this energy of transformation. For those who may be resonating with the energy of this reading. The white snake, card number 35, understanding. And it wants to fall over in this direction. Do it for the love, don't do it for the like. Card number 35. Wrong book. Be mindful of illusions is what I'm hearing right now, because I've got about 3 of these decks similar, so I always get kind of confused with the two. So again, everything to me right now is a message symbolically. Understanding. No sooner had it touched his tongue than he heard a strange whispering of little voices outside his window. He went and listened, and then noticed that it was the sparrows who were chatting together and telling one another of all kinds of things which they had seen in the fields and woods. Eating the snake had given him power of understanding the language of animals. In this tale, a king has all knowledge due to a white snake brought to him each evening in a dish by a faithful servant. But one day the servant peeks below the lid of the dish and sees the snake. He takes a bite of its flesh, and at that moment all of the knowledge in the world becomes available to him. He speaks all languages, understands all things, and hears without limits of restraints. Simultaneously, the queen loses her most treasured ring, and the faithful servant is suspected of having stolen it. As he is the only soul who has permission to enter the queen's chamber, he is brought before the king and told that unless he can name the villain, he will be executed the next day. But gifted as he is with the language of all things, he hears a duck speaking of heavy stomach and knows this creature has swallowed the precious ring. The duck is roasted for dinner. The ring is found. The servant is not only forgiven, the king grants him a favor. As an offering to make amends, on he goes, and in time, it is the language of the animals that brings him great good fortune. That and his empathy and kindness, for now he can understand the animals. He knows they too love life and wish only to avoid suffering. He says fish and ants and ravens, making great sacrifices to care for the wild about him. On his own feet, he finally ventures forth and finds that a king's daughter is being offered to the man who can perform a seemingly impossible task. He sees the woman, the daughter of the king, and falls so deeply in love he steps forward and takes up the challenge without a thought for his life. For he loves and deeply so. So a golden ring is flung into the deepest ocean, and the servant is told to bring it back. If he does not, he will be drowned within the waters holding the lost ring. But the fish he once saved brings him a mussel with the ring inside of it, and he is saved. Only the princess will not have him till he passes another test. She throws 1,000 grains into a field and demands they all must be picked up by dawn. And the ants he helped bring forth the grains, and not a one lay upon the earth. But she demands one more thing, although a grudging respect and awe had dawned in her cold heart. She says she will marry him when he brings to her an apple from the tree of life itself. And he wandered and became lost. But 3 ravens bring him the apple, and he offers this to the princess. She takes it from him, her cold heart thawing, cuts it in two with a sharp little knife, and then they each eat one half and fall deeply in love. True love. There is no more excuses. They live together until they are very old, and their children cry again and again for the story of how they met and wed to each other. When this card comes to you, you may have recently experienced a time when you felt people seemed distant, unemotional, and lacking in warmth. But if you continue to do the right and good thing, you will find there will soon be a breakthrough moment. There will always be a time soon when all groundwork you have done in your relationship will suddenly become worth it. You are going to be able to change people's lives and help their hearts heal from the frost that can settle around a wound. You are in many ways the healer of the wounded heart, and soon you will see how true this is. Good turns are rewarded, sacrifice is a reward, boldness is rewarded. No excuses can be made when we are confronted by the truth. The humblest creatures have so much to offer. All creatures are sensitive. Love animals, to know, to understand, to have wisdom.